We had problems with drafts, and now we don't. So.
When we got the house, before we started doing the work, we found out there was only newspapers on the wall.
Underneath the kitchen, which is where the garage is, it was really cold.
Previously, we had something we referred to as our jet stream, which was a draft that came through the kitchen into the family room and made it very uncomfortable to sit there on a cold winter night.
It used to be that I wouldn't want to get out of bed because it was just so cold.
Well, I learned about Energize New York they came before the City Council and made a presentation. And I thought it was just such an incredibly brilliant program. I followed up by going to the public meeting that they held in the library, and from there I signed up to have a free evaluation.
Because I really needed someone who can identify what's needed in the house and then actually do the work. When I spoke to my friend in town, and he said, well, what he did was he used Energize New York.
Being able to know that there are select vendors to choose from, I think that helps with trust in the program.
It was great to have a list of contractors to use.
So that you could choose any one of those you wanted, but at least Energize New York had an experience with them.
Well, I don't know what I would have done without that service and list. Because I wouldn't have really known where to turn to. And hiring contractors for your home, it can be daunting. During the course of the assessment, I was asking them why they were doing this and that, and I took the time to answer every question. When they gave me that report, it actually blew my socks off. It was incredible.
If the homeowner learns about how their home is using energy or wasting energy, that's a really important thing to understand in your home.
When you look at your thermostats and you set them for, let's say in the winter at 65, and you wake up in the morning and they're still at 70 because the air in the house that you warmed up hasn't escaped.
Well, it feels a lot more comfortable now than it used to.
It's like putting a blanket on your house.
After the attic was foamed, it's now like conditioned space. There is hardly any difference in the temperature between the second floor and the attic.
Savings have been probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 15%.
This past year, my oil gallons went down 30%.
It has really regulated the temperature of the house.
And now it's a marked difference. Like, I'm just ready to get out of bed because I know that when I get out, it's not going to be cold. It's just going to be a nice temperature.
Besides the comfort and besides the savings, I also feel like this is a wonderful program for people who are interested in being environmentally proactive.
I think Energize New York is an incredible benefit for my community as well as any community.
Based on my experience, I volunteered to join Energize New York local committee that in fact encouraged people to do this.
We were so happy with the program. I recommended it to my daughter, and she did it too, and she's thrilled at the difference in her house.
I've actually recommended it to a lot of people because when I like something, I let people know about it.
I'm definitely recommending, use the Energize New York.
Very, very happy with the decision that we made to energize our home.
The program overall delivers such a win in all aspects that it's hard to believe that somebody wouldn't take advantage of it.